Basically, our first bike was bought for both me and Ryan. I was about 5 years of age, so I was 6 years of age actually. Ryan would have been about 4, and yeah, it was just a bike that Dad brought home, and then it was up to us to go out there and ride it. And I, obviously being the bigger brother, went out there riding it first, and don't clearly remember it, but I remember it being a lot of fun and wanting to do it more and more. So started at the age of 5, and I think my first race would have been about 6 years of age, and from there progressed through the junior ranks, both Ryan and I, and yeah, raced pretty much, I reckon, every year of my life till now. There's a bunch of us that all grew up together. Some of our close friends, we used to go travelling with the Reed family, Chad Reed, Robbie Madison, Josh Brooks. My biggest probably rivalry, what I used to have each year, would have been Quinn and Carroll. We used to, one year I'd win, one year he'd win, and that sort of went on the whole way through my junior career. And there was a bunch of other people, that were there along the way, but mainly they're the people that, are still in the sport that we used to go around and race with in New South Wales. My transition from juniors to seniors was fairly hard. Quinn and Carroll had the upper hand on me by winning the junior championship. I come second to him, and he pretty much, he was dominant, way more dominant than what I was, and that sort of hurt me a little bit. I was privateer, and we travelled around for the first couple of years, and never really cracked the big time. I made some podiums in Supercross, but in motocross was, just breaking top 10s and, finding it hard, and it was just, it was hard work. But, from there I got picked up with Jeff Leask, and he gave me a crack. He put me straight on the 252 stroke back then, and I was Craig Anderson's teammate, and also Brett Metcalf was on the lights. So, from there I was just basically put my head down, and Jeff gave me everything I needed, including all the tools to win, with a mechanic and a good bike, and I give it a best shot as what I could. And yeah, I got picked up by Red Bull KTM when I went to America, and that was really good. I had a lot to learn in the first year. My first year over there I finished 5th in Supercross, in the AMA Supercross, and it was a pretty good achievement for me, being Aussie champ, and then going over there in the big time and finishing 5th. So I knew I had a lot to work on to go out there and try and be a threat for the next year. But unfortunately, injuries really hurt me. I had to get a knee surgery. I had just a little crash over there at Kahia Creek, just practicing, and had to get knee surgery. And then from there, that was just starting to heal. And my second week riding back, I broke my femur. And anyone that's had a broken femur can only imagine how much pain and how much that put me behind. And then from my broken femur, I was only riding 2 weeks back, and after my broken femur, and I broke my wrist, and that was a fairly nasty break as well. So for all of 2007, I just struggled with injuries, and then Dakar come to my saviour and picked me up, and it's been good since 2008 onwards. Yeah, I guess ever since I went to America, I've been a more dominant Supercross rider, and never really got a chance to win a motocross championship. And then in 2008 I sort of looked at all the teams, and sort of at that time there was no stronger team than CDR Yamaha. So I got on board with Dakar, and I knew he'd give me the tools to go out there and fight for a motocross championship, and I really wanted that championship bad. So we really put our head down, and I learned a lot in 2008, and I was fairly dominant that year as well. So he just gave me everything that I needed. The bike was good, the team was good, and the championship sort of fell into my lap. So from there we sort of progressed every year, and it's been good.